Welcome back, Aquarius. This is Maria from Tarot Readings by Maria, and I'm doing your May You versus Them love reading. The deck that I'm using for this month is from the Marigold Tarot. This is what the box looks like. And with that being said, I'm just going to shuffle the cards. Oops. Oh, it made a mess. Oops. Didn't mean for that to happen. Okay, as I stated, I'm doing a you versus them spread. So this first card will represent you in the present moment. And then this is how you're feeling in the present moment. This is your partner or your individual that you're currently dealing with in the present moment. And then this is how they're feeling. This is how you feel about the other person. This is how they feel about you. This is the outcome. And then one card to help with the outcome. So like a clarifying card. And so what you're currently going through in the present moment is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is seen as somebody that is cutthroat. You're very independent. You're able to make the right decisions. Like, you're a very logical person. You have this like boss mentality where you're just very strong. You're an independent thinker. You're able to be organized and see multiple like perspectives on different things. And the way how you feel is the Six of Wands. And so the Six of Wands is about like coming out of a fight basically and winning. So you're winning in some way. You have a winner's mentality right now because things are going in your favor. You feel like things are going very well and possibly good news are coming towards you. This could also be about possibly receiving some sort of public recognition. You're very self-confident. Maybe you even progressed in some way. So what your person is currently going through is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is seen as somebody that is possessive with their material objects. So like, for example, money and like the stuff that they have. They're just very like, this is mine. They're trying to take control of the things that they can, and they're holding on to it very tightly. But if, you know, this sounds really negative, it could also be about like being stable, having the security of having those things. Like, they're just trying to conserve. So they're just trying to protect their assets and keeping it from changing, I guess. Hopefully that makes sense. And the way they're feeling is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about planning. It's about like making plans for the future. It's about moving forward. It just deals with progressing forward. This could also be about a partnership, if that has anything to do with like their mindset and where they are in their life. And so how you feel about the other person is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about a competition where you guys are possibly, you know, fighting, not really seeing eye to eye. There might be some sort of disagreement or lack of agreements between the two of you or like the people surrounding it. Either way, there's some sort of tension or conflict in the way you view them. I'm not really sure how that applies. But for them, the way they view you is the Eight of Wands. And so the Eight of Wands is about having lots of signals coming in where they're receiving a lot of fast communication. Usually it's like positive news. So whatever it is that they were waiting for to hear back from you, or just like from themselves or the surrounding area, they're hearing it, or they're seeing it, or they're getting the sign for it, or they will be moving towards you very quickly. Okay? It just talks about some sort of movement. Now the outcome is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about feeling fulfilled. These this is being content with what you have. Basically, you kind of have it all. It's almost as good as the 10 of Cups. Like, that's literally what it is. It's being happy. You're very satisfied. You're feeling very fulfilled. You have all these comforts, and that is being influenced by the Strength card. The Strength card literally means what it means: having strength and the courage to do something. What it is, I'm not really sure, you know. I don't really know your lives, but it has something to do with having the strength to do something, to overcome something. But either way, you're just able to do it. You're strong enough. I'm also going to pull out cards from the Romance Angels for the both of you to see your perspective in this like coming month, or just the relationship in general. This is what the box looks like. So this is for you, and this is for your person. My cards are just not dealing with me today. They just keep moving. And then I'm also pulling out a twin flame message from Mystic Moon. I made this box for the cards, but this is what it's called. And this is what the deck looks like if you want to order it from her Etsy. So this will be twin flame message, or it doesn't even have to be a twin flame. I like to use it as like for love readings. So this is the message you have for your partner. And then this is the message they have for you. I'm also pulling out one card from the Universe Has Your Back as general advice for you. Okay, let's see. Nice. All right, the card you received to see like where your perspective on things are is let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Maybe this has something to do with the competition that you feel for the other person, whether like there's somebody there that is competing for their attention or your attention. It could be about that or something else. And then the message you have for them is it possible to forgive and forget? Again, with the competition, and also the Queen of Swords, where the Queen of Swords is seen as someone that's cutthroat. You usually cut people off. You're just like to the point. Like there's no emotional backing to it. You're just thinking logically with your mind. So I don't really know what happened. I guess you guys could tell me. Now, where your person, where their headspace is free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And the message they have for you is, I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. I would also like to point out that time is fluid. So this message may or may not resonate with you right now in this present moment. Just, I would rewatch this video later in the month to see if it really applies to you. And if it does, then it just meant that the time had to pass first in order for this to happen. So like, for example, maybe this reading, it already started last month for you, or it will continue on to next month, or it like really won't apply until later in the month for you. And also the sides, despite me choosing the left for you, this and this right side for them, this could be reversed and flipped if needed. The general advice I do have for you is, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. And so just like a little summary, this whole spread. So it looks like you're feeling like you won at something. Maybe you finally have the courage to cut somebody off, or just cut something off in general, or you're just feeling very independent. And your person, on the other hand, is feeling very possessive with what they have, whether with you or just their assets in general. And they feel like, it looks like they're trying to move towards you, both with this 2 of Wands and the 6 of Wands that are in the spread. So it looks like they're both planning just in general to move towards you, or try and text you or message you on Facebook or DM you or whatever, or literally come up to you in person, because there was some sort of conflict that you guys were going through. And I say this both because of the Queen of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Yeah. But either way, with them coming towards you, it's going to be okay. It's actually pretty positive, because you guys do have this 9 of Cups and the Strength card. So with the Strength card, I feel really it comes from them and how they feel like they can finally come up to you and really resolve the issue that you guys have, if there is even one, if that applies to you also. Just putting that out there. So that's all I really have to say for this spread. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Possibly leave a comment down below. I read every single one, and it always helps in the long run, whether it be positive or negative. I always appreciate it. And also I would like to thank you guys, because the feedback that I've been getting, especially the requests for personal readings, have been amazing. And I would like to thank you guys for believing in me. And with that being said, please stay safe, and I wish you guys the best. Bye!